Okay, Fox News alert on this Wednesday morning. Obama-era officials under fire again this morning after a declassified email raises new concerns about the previous administration's handling of the Michael Flynn probe. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sandra Smith.
And a very pleasant good morning to you, Sandra. I'm Ed Henry. That email sent by then outgoing National Security Advisor Susan Rice to herself on President Trump's inaugural day, revealing that former FBI Chief James Comey expressed concern to then President Obama about sharing sensitive info on Russia with Michael Flynn, given his frequent talks with the Russian ambassador. This despite Comey noting he had no indication that classified information had been passed between the two. President Trump now slamming the treatment of his former advisor.
General Flynn was treated horribly. General Flynn was treated illegally. These people, they broke the law. They broke the law. What they've done to General Flynn should never happen. What they've done to the presidency and what they've done to this country can never be allowed to happen again to our country.
Counselor to the president, Kellyanne Conway, is standing by for some fresh reaction, but we begin with our chief White House correspondent, John Roberts. There he is, live from the North Lawn. Good morning, John.
Ed, Sandra, good morning to you. You know, we had previously had bits and pieces of that email that the former National Security Advisor to President Obama, Susan Rice, wrote herself the afternoon of Inauguration Day, January 20th, 2017. Now we have the entire context of it. In the email, she confirms that on January the 5th of 2017, then FBI Director James Comey briefed President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden on his thoughts about General Michael Flynn. According to Rice, quote, Comey said he does have some concerns that incoming NSA Flynn is speaking frequently with Russian Ambassador Kislyak. Comey said that could be an issue as it relates to sharing sensitive information. President Obama asked if Comey was saying that the NSC should not pass sensitive information related to Russia to Flynn. Comey replied, quote, potentially. He added that he has no indication thus far that Flynn has passed classified information to Kislyak, but he noted that the level of communication is unusual. Last night, the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee Chairman, Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, said it should not be unusual that an incoming transition team is having conversations with the officials of other governments. Listen here.
You would expect an incoming administration to be making a lot of phone calls, preparing for an enormous task. What you don't expect is the previous administration spying on them. You don't expect the previous administration sabotaging the incoming administration.
Through a spokesperson, Rice responded to the release of the email saying, quote, Ambassador Rice did not alter the way she briefed Michael Flynn on Russia as a result of Director Comey's response. Rice's spokesperson says that during the conversation with Comey, there was no discussion of an investigation of Flynn, even though Joe Biden said 2 weeks ago that he was made aware of an investigation of Flynn. Watch this exchange.
You were reported to be at a January 5th, 2017 meeting where you and the president were briefed on the FBI's plan to question Michael Flynn over those conversations he had with the Russian ambassador Kislyak.
I was aware that they asked for an investigation, but that's all I know about it, and I don't think anything else.
Well, one question that all of this raises, if Susan Rice was not concerned enough by what James Comey had said to alter the way that she was briefing Flynn, and if the FBI in an investigation of Flynn known as Crossfire Razor turned up no derogatory information on the general, why then did Peter Strzok, the FBI agent, insist on interviewing Flynn on January the 24th of 2017, 4 days after the inauguration? South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham wants to look a lot more into this, Ed. He's got hearings that are scheduled for June. One of the things he wants is the names of all of the Obama administration officials who asked for the unmasking of any Trump transition officials back in the late 2016-2017 range. Ed?
A lot more questions coming. John Roberts, thank you.